Wagwan. What is good with us, you guys? Yes, today we are back with another episode of the First Noel podcast. Yes, today, guys, we are back in this piece, and I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning blown just a little bit based off of a dream that I had. And sometimes, usually, like the night before I go to bed, I try to, like, manifest the type of dream I may want to have. So that didn't really happen, but something else happened, and it just kind of blew me. So, I told myself, baby, go back to sleep, wake up, try again. So, we are up and we're feeling way better. We did our errands, did our good old cleaning, house cleaning, went to the gym, and we're feeling back and better than ever, so we can film this podcast for y'all. Give it up. Yes, alrighty, guys. So we're gonna hop straight into our vibe check. Alright, guys. So for today's vibe check, I'm really wanting to get into the conversation of just wanting better for yourself. You feel me? Wanting better for yourself. Because that's what kind of era I'm in right now. I feel like ever since, around the 4th of July, I've been really in a rebirth, refocus kind of energy. Just because I just want better for myself, mainly. And, pretty much after I stopped filming, what was that? Episode 5, that was back in February. I was just receiving a lot of brain farts, and my creativity wasn't where I would have liked it to be. I feel like I was just not flatlining, but flatlining, not have any new burst of ideas or inspiration or just drive to really get up, film for a podcast, or just do a lot of things. So a little bit before the 4th of July, I was starting to get into the gym. But, that was one step I felt like I needed to do because, I paid for a membership to Planet Fitness and I wasn't even going. So then, thank God to my best friend, she's been going to the gym a lot lately. Well, a lot around that time too, which kind of motivated me to really get in and get my gains. So I've just been feeling way better, because I feel like going to the gym is a good, healthy routine, or not routine, but good, healthy thing to have for your mental, your mind, and just your body in general. Because we get all the times where we look in the mirror and say, oh, I wish I could just look like this, or I wish this part of my body just looked like this and this and this. But it's like, girl, what you gonna do about it? Are you going to just sit there and keep talking about it every day in the mirror, or to your friends, or to your family, or whoever? Or are you going to actually get up to try to change it? You feel me? Now, I've always had relationships with the gym in the past, and like dieting and things like that, and getting trainers in the past. It's just this time around, now that I'm in Atlanta, I don't have access to the trainers that I'm used to. And then the trainers out here are pretty expensive. And it's like, girl, I can get right with myself. You feel me? So I've been going to the gym, and what I was told in the past was it's just best to create a relationship with the gym first. And then you'll be able to go into, what you like to do and what you don't at the gym. You feel me? I don't try to pressure myself to do anything beyond my means at the gym, honestly. Like, I have a good little routine now. I ain't gonna lie, I got a good little routine. If y'all can't see the gains, baby, ooh. Yes, baby, they in, and the body's sitting right and tight. I wonder if you can notice the difference between now and my first episode. I mean, I've pretty much maintained my weight, so we're gonna say blessed to that. But now that I'm back into the gym, I've gained a relationship with the gym. I feel like that's a great stress reliever. Is even if it, I've never been a person to go on a diet and look at the scale, or do all things just to look at the scale. Like, even now, like I'm really only going to the gym so I can feel healthier, give off any of the negative energy that I may have had held on to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm really upset or if I'm really mad about a situation, going to the gym helps just woosah all of that out. Cause it's like I feel like sometimes that stuff gets stored into you and it's hard to release it unless you're doing some type of releasing ritual. But in my sense, I feel like going to the gym is my way to release a lot of the stress and anxiety or worry that I may have. Now, I'm not saying going to the gym is the best option. That's far from what I'm saying. I'm just saying, that's something that's helped me get into a wholesome place, get me into a place of being able to, function and actually have something to look forward to. I've been really on my solo, dolo, introspecting, focusing for the past, ever since my birthday, which was May 19th. I feel like I went on a trip and that was like the summer starting, but really the summer ending for me because, I really want to just lock in this summer and honestly just the rest of the year and focus on something that I truly want to. So when it comes to wanting change, you got to strive for it. You feel me? I feel like beforehand, it's like what you need to focus on. What you need to cut out, most likely. Like, the things that are hindering you from becoming a better person, for feeling like a better person. So, as sooner or later, you're going to have to ask yourself, what am I doing? You feel me? Why aren't I doing? You feel me? Is it just because I don't want the best? Is it because I don't want the best for myself? Is it because I'm being lazy? Is it because someone said something that made me unmotivated or discouraged? You want to be able to strive for the best. And if you aren't, you want to ask yourself, why? That's the part where you listen to your body, listen to yourself, and, maybe just sit, no substances, no drugs, no alcohol, and really just sit and to be like, wow, like, what do I need to do to better myself? Baby, we got a lot of more months until, well, not a lot. The year is almost over. We got 6 months until we got 2025 and a new president. Clock that T, baby. It's finna be 2025 and we finna have a new president. So, what can we do? Are you at the same spot you were when you came in January this year? And if you are, it's never too late. And that's another thing. It's never too late to get right. Get right and do what you got to do. But always remember, time is going to keep going. So, I mean, in a sense, there's never a wrong time to do what you got to do. It's just, you don't want to be going through whatever you're going through and feeling like you're struggling and going through something for so long when you can pull yourself out or try to make the situation in some way better. And then you want to just ask yourself, like, baby, what habits do I have in life? Good or bad? Are these habits like the gym? I would consider that a good habit. For a while I've taken like a slight mini break from smoking, the good old marijuana, the good old Mary Jane, for other reasons. But I have noticed on my breaks, on my break from doing that, I have received a lot of great energy. I have a lot of great energy, or more energy to be active and actually go to the gym. And they say sometimes, is you replace a habit with another one. So I don't know if that's been more my case with the gym and then the marijuana, because it's like sometimes with the marijuana, I don't feel any drive to do anything. I just want to sit down, relax, and just enjoy life. While doing that, it's like that's all okay. It's just, for me, I want to do more things in life. I don't want to just smoke and then sit and watch TV all day. Now, mind you, that is low-key my pastime. Just simply, being to myself in my room with my 2 cats, chilling, watching a movie and binge watching the show. a series. Like, that's my pastime and my love language on the low. But it's just like, I like to be able to not feel like that's all I have to do. I want that to be more of a reward or just something I do in my downtime. But when you're having so much downtime on your hands, of course you want to be able to have something to do. You know what I'm saying? And for me, in the past, smoking was doing that for me. That was my activity. That was me putting effort in something, putting effort into rolling, sparking, and laying back down, getting some food, maybe, And I feel like there are good habits and there's bad habits. Now, I'm never going to say marijuana, Mary Jane is bad for you, because I don't necessarily feel like that. Of course, I guess that depends on the strands and everything you get, right? Sativa, indica, and all that good stuff. So, take that into note as well. But I'm just speaking on someone who's been smoking damn near every day since around 2016, 2017. Like, before I took a break, it was like, I did feel like I was a little bit more addicted to it in a sense, because it was like, it was taking a lot of my, like I said, time, energy, and I always felt like I had to do it. But once I started, doing other things like going to the gym, it's slowly taking me away from doing that, in the sense of needing to do it every day, need to do it every 2 days, every 3 days. I can actually take breaks and not feel like I'm reliant on it. Like, now when I do smoke, which I did kind of start doing recently, now, I can do more stuff. Now, I will say, once I started kind of puffing again, it made me a little bit more lazy and stuff. But I do notice a difference, because I can now do other things as well. You know what I'm saying? I still know in the back of my mind, in the back of my brain, like, okay, you need to film an episode or 2 this week, or get this type of thing done still, And honestly, y'all, when it comes to me becoming a better person, it's like, I've noticed being organized is really just my cup of tea. It's crazy, because growing up, I always love organization. Like, organization in a sense is of cleaning up or just making stuff make sense. You feel me? Like, even like when a bunch of chords are mixed up, like, I was that kid that literally unplugged everything just so I could make everything go the right way without overlapping and doing all that extra stuff. Like, I've always loved organization. So having a list, often, like, I have a list of things whenever I have something to get done. Rather that's a trip and I have to make sure everything on the list is done, purchased before I get on the trip so I don't forget anything. Rather that's me doing, budgeting out my paycheck or something like that. Like, recently I've been doing more lists just so I can make sure I'm getting everything done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you have a list of everything you have to get done, whether you have 5, 6, 7 tasks, let's say you didn't get to something one day, you'll be able to make that to the list to the next day, and then after a while, you'll start to notice, like, okay, this day I did this, and that's why this, you don't want to make too many excuses for yourself, of course, but you'll be able to be like, you'll be able to see the patterns, Rather you're getting it all done, you could be like, wow, I'm proud of myself, baby. I did everything on my list that I had to do today. Or, giving yourself grace. I did 6 of these things out of 7 on this list. I'm a little tired. It's nighttime. I'm going to reset, do it again tomorrow with flying colors. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your intention, as well. Because it's like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? At the end of the day, like, how bad do you want the best for yourself? If you don't want the best for yourself, in the sense of you're just willing to do the same thing every single day, not have any drive, not have any motivation to want or do better for yourself, bless. Sometimes situations in life, of course, are going to happen and be here for you, for the betterment of you. You know what I'm saying? Now, before all of my change and everything, I was like slowly but surely changing, right? But then, of course, on episode 6, if you watch, you feel me, current events happened, which really put me in a situation of looking straight at myself again. After having to do whatever I had to do to the other people that were involved in the situation, I had to kind of look at myself and be like, what's tea, babe? What's tea? Like, you set a lot of goals for yourself this year, right? You've been doing amazing. You feel me? Now you're slowly but surely getting into a base of getting to the gym, getting healthier, doing better for your body. Now it's time for you to do better for your life, for your everyday living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've for years I've been focusing on my mental health and my mental and me. Now it's time to keep that there, but now it's time to see the fruits of your work, see the fruits of your labor, put in labor. You feel what I'm saying? Put in some of that elbow grease. Record you a podcast, honey, because obviously, in that situation, it was more let these bitches know. Remind these bitches. If these bitches don't already know, remind these bitches. We're not we're not the same, babe. We're not on the same level. You feel? I have things that I'm trying to do in life. So when that situation happened, I would say that was a staple moment to get me, focused on the podcast or, what I feel like I'm here to teach or say. You feel me? I will say that more refocused me and took me out of that brain fart or just creator's block, because for the longest that's what I was going through. You feel me? But now that someone put fire up under my ass for me to be able to blink on you or cut you off and do like stuff like that, it's like, you can always say something has happened for the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason, for sure. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own life, is living their own thing, and all you can focus on is you and your track. You feel me? Your track in your life. What you got going on? Like, think of the yellow brick road, baby. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road, honey. For real. Even when she went off track sometimes, those can either be good or bad things. It's always good to just hop back on. Never forget the path in the lane you're on, baby. Follow that yellow brick road, because, baby, when you click them hills, you're going to be in the home and the dream that you wish to be in, baby. Just keep going. Just keep going, baby. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, because, baby, you will get there as long as you put in that elbow grease. And honestly, just being a great person goes a long way. With wanting better and doing better and living better, just being a good person, and there's a lot of thing that goes into that. Being a good person, a great person, a wonderful person goes a long way. You're always doing good. You're always spewing positivity, giving out compliments, doing the right things for the universe so you don't receive karma and stuff like that. Like, that helps tremendously when it comes to wanting better for yourself, doing better for yourself, and living better for yourself. Because it's like, how can you be going to the gym? How can you be doing all this stuff and you have a nasty attitude? You feel me? You have a nasty attitude towards someone or people, or you're always going off, or always blanking, or always, it's just you're lying, you're stealing. Like, baby, when it comes to wanting better for yourself, you should want better in most of all your departments of being a better person. Being a better person and growing into the person you want to be, it's a lot of factors. And maybe starting with your mental and starting, with you first can help you, expel into the things, like your passions or the things like going to the gym. It all matters. Because let's say, you're always spewing hate or always talking down on yourself or something. It doesn't even have to be so much about everyone else, but when you talk bad on yourself, sometimes you may do that to others as well. So if you're doing that to yourself, then you're going to the gym, that's going to be a consistent circle of you talking down on yourself. It's like, you'll go to the gym, get on the scale right after, didn't lose your didn't lose 2 pounds or 3 pounds or anything like that, and you're going to be constantly self-sabotaging yourself. You feel me? So being a good, well person first maybe should be the step, you know? But who am I? I'm just here to tell you how I feel and what I got going on. But this is, truly how I feel for you. So I hope you were able to take some of these notes and something resonated with you, because well, I'm a good person and I'm trying to do the best for myself. So that means I'm trying to do the best so I can give you the best, honey. And that has been, my vibe check. So this is our newly introduced segment. If you haven't watched it on our last 2 episodes and you want a good update to see what my music bop is, go watch. But for now, let's get into the music bop. Yes, honey. So y'all know my girl, Katy Petty. She released a new little song and video for her new upcoming album. I believe it's called 143 or some numbers like that. I want to say it's 143. She released her Woman's World song with the beautiful video starring a few people. I know Trisha was on there. I want to say it's Trisha Paytas, something like that. But I love her down. I used to watch some of her videos. She was in the video starring. Katy looked good. It's a woman's world and you're lucky to be living in it. Like, she ate that down. Honestly, I watched the video first and I'm, gagged, of course. And I'm like, ooh. But it wasn't until I woke up one morning, and I want to say I was going to the gym or going to work or something like that. And that was the first song that had played when I got into my car. And y'all know I don't be turning down my car volume before I get out. So I'll be pulling up to the house and that thing be all the way up. So when I get in, it be still there too. So when I heard that song without seeing the video, it was like, wow, like, I personally did get a glimpse of the, Katy Perry that I grew to love and know. You know what I'm saying? That's the glimpse. That's what I was hearing. You feel me? And before it released, it was getting a lot of up and down attention from the media. Like, people were saying, oh my God, Katy's back. On this side. Then the other side, they're saying she's going to flop. Dr. Luke, I guess he has like a situation when it comes to sexual assault or something like that, or something like with Kesha, wake up in the morning feeling like Pete, bless. You feel me? So, apparently there's a situation with that, and Dr. Luke is the one who produced, I guess, the album or the song. But I also did hear that there potentially may be like a contract between her and Dr. Luke, because he has made hit songs and records from her in the past. So, I don't know if this is like a track binding thing, but regardless of all the drama and regardless of if I knew who the producer was or not, I do feel like Woman's World is a great solid body of work. It gives Katy Perry pop. Like, I don't, I've seen a lot of different reviews, but I'm still living for it, honey. And I'm seated for the album. I believe she's releasing it in September. I do feel like that's a long time, Katy. But, I guess she has some other stuff she has in store or planned to do before then. So, big ups to her. And, Katy, I'm definitely staying too, baby, because it's a woman's world, and I'm glad to be living in it. Period. Now we're going to hop into Ice Spice and Central C. Did it first. If he cheated, I did it first. Like, I think that's a cute little bop. I've been kind of bopping to that. It just came out. I do think that the video was very cute. They were eating down Ice Spice. She's looking amazing. Body, butt, boom, bam. Central C, he's definitely fine. I feel like Central C's verse, that was some real good rap. Like, that was like some storytelling type of, like, I like that. And it's like sometimes people don't listen to music or just listen sometimes, like, especially when it comes to Ice Spice, no shade. Ice Spice has more upbeat, quick, faster, drill type of rap, so sometimes you don't really hear everything that's being said, and you're just so focused on the chorus or the beat of the song that you might not even hear what they say. Now in this case, I do feel like Central C, first listen it was kind of like that, but once I actually played it a few more times, I'm like, okay, he ate that down. You feel me? He ate that down. Ice Spice, she ate hers down per usual. And actually today she did release her track list, and I think, that's a pretty decent sound, like 10 tracks, and I think she's released like 3 or 4 of those. Maybe I think she's released 3 of those tracks, and then like 3 are features. So we're getting like some solo songs by her. Yeah. So first album by Ice Spice coming out soon, this month actually, and I'll be staying tuned for that. Definitely did it first. All right, and then we're going to hop into just another good one of my listens I've been listening to, and that is off Pink Friday 2. If you haven't go streamed or purchased Pink Friday 2, baby, go do that right now. But other than that, My Life off of Pink Friday 2, I feel like was one of the most underrated songs that she had on there. I'm Always Up and Gotta Air Me. Like, I feel like that song, it really makes you want to hit like a good, like, try to play me, but I should have known them. Hey. It makes you want to just do a 2-step. And honestly, she was speaking some real shit on there. Like, I don't need no more drama in my life. My life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life. My life, my life, my life. Like, she was speaking some true shit on there. I don't have time. I don't need no more drama in my life. My life, my life, my life. You feel me? So, this album came out on December 8th, Nicki's birthday. So, hearing it, in July, it's still bumping, and it's still bopping and doing what it got to do. And that's ending my music vibe. So, we're about to get into our Hottt Topics. First thing on the docket, baby. There has been an assassination. Why am I laughing? Oh my God. There has been an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, Lord. Donald Trump almost got assassinated, y'all. Why am I laughing? That's not funny. It's just crazy, like, So it's caused he was at some type of rally with his supporters, doing the presidential thing. And you just hear gunshots, and then he's like moving, and then you got the security and everything, And I don't really know like how I feel about it. Honestly, like, of course, I do feel like it was staged. But it's just like, I don't know how staged it was. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing beyond the media, what the media were saying, the thing that wasn't making sense to me was, you got shot, right? You hear the shots. Why is your security or the CIA or whoever those people are in the black suits, tuxedos, why weren't they like on point? Why weren't they ready? You know what I'm saying? Why weren't they on point? Why weren't they ready? And even when, he had gotten down, it was like on the floor or whatever, when they got back up, they were not moving him. They weren't trying to cover his face. It's like, I would think if somebody was trying to assassinate someone, you wouldn't want their body, head, or any part of themselves being shown. So the fact that he's like, hold on, let me get my shoe. Then he's like, wait, just to do that. It's like, I don't know. Is this a big scheme? Because I do feel like a little bit before this, people were getting more knowledge of Project 2025. You know what I'm saying? People were getting more knowledge of that. It was getting a little bit more broadcasted and, getting more attention. So now this happens and it's like, is this a scheme? Like, is this really good? Like, what's really going on? Is this a scheme? Is this a setup? So, so Candace Owens has something to say about it as well. And let's hear what she's, in the tweet says, I hate when a girl I don't like serves. No shade, because we all know how Candace does her things and how she's very opinionated. But let's hear what she has to say about it.
This guy was able to walk up with a rifle in his hand and scale a roof, and you don't think the Secret Service, and let me tell you, they get there days before. Let me tell you how a security apparatus is supposed to run. Days before, they get in and they look at every possible angle in which somebody could hurt the president, okay? And I'm not even talking about once you get to the Secret Service. I'm talking about if you just have security in general. Before you speak, they will go, hey, this is the stage? Okay, let me tell you, that right there is a problem. They'll mark that as a spot. That right there is a problem. We need to know who this person is. They'll knock on doors, okay? They got to figure out every possible angle that any individual could potentially get on a roof, because you know what? This has happened in the past. People have been shot from roofs. People have been shot from windows. There was a 0% chance that some random person with a rifle was able to scale a roof, unless there was just an unbelievable failure in intelligence. And you want to know why it's unbelievable? Because I don't effing believe it. I don't believe it. I want the names of the Secret Service agents that allowed this remarkable security failure to go down.
And this is coming from someone who's a little bit more political and knows a little bit more about, government dealings and things like that. So the fact that I want to say she's Republican, I don't know for sure, but I know she's very opinionated on a lot of topics, and I want to say she is, but don't quote me for sure. But so for this to be something she's saying and has a little bit more knowledge on it than some of us regular citizens, like myself, I feel like it makes sense to me. You feel me, girl? How is this person? And it low key looked like the person was in the audience, but I don't even want to, and it was this young guy. I want to say he was like, I want to say he was under 20 years old. I seen it. Bless. I'll be able to, confirm that here, but I believe it was a young, Caucasian male. They're just trying to say all these things like how he was this type of person in school or how he was very bullied and stuff. And bless goes out to him and his family. And of course, I don't think assassination or violence is the answer. Of course, I've never been that type of person. I don't think violence is the answer because, not every people answer to violence. But do I think this was some type of scheme? I will say yes, because even starting from episode 6, y'all, I've been saying like the media has been making Donald Trump seem like the better candidate and like Joe Biden is just a horrible option. And it's one thing if the media was to just, keep both equal and everything equal, but that's, the media has to have a good side and a bad side. But it seems like they're pushing Trump for presidency. So I don't know if this is some type of scheme to just give him some extra cool points and take away from Project 2025. But I hope it doesn't work. I'm praying for everybody in the situation involved. And I still do hope that the best candidate wins. Bless. So, we got a quick little hot topic. It seems like Euphoria is officially about to start filming, guys. I'm so excited because it looks like they're starting to go for their filming in January 2025, which is amazing. They sent out a tweet for season 3. And I'm really excited because for so long we've been waiting for Euphoria, and I believe we lost one of the cast members that were on there as well. And I want to say something else even happened with some of the Euphoria with the Euphoria cast. And, you know, it was kind of like, I know me and my friends were discussing, like, baby, we didn't think Euphoria was coming back. We didn't think we thought Euphoria was done for, especially after, I want to say Angus Cloud is his name. After he passed away for sure. So I'm very interested to see how this new season is going to be and how they're going to play out the scenarios. Because, you know, for those who watched season 2, ended definitely a jaw dropper. And yeah, definitely a big cliffhanger. And I love a cliffhanger sometimes, as long as you can keep. I can't stand a cliffhanger if you go cancel the next season now. Don't do no cliffhanger knowing y'all ain't finna film no episodes. Like, I don't like that stuff right there. But I love a good cliffhanger if the seasons keep coming. So, being that it's starting to film in January 2025, we're probably not going to get this until 2026 for sure. And they might even push it to 2027, but I will hope they don't push it that far. Because I believe they released the other one in 2023. So, we finna see. But I'm excited. Y'all let me know if y'all are too. Alrighty, so we got Dwayne Wade in our Hottt Topics again, guys. And this time he's going, I guess you want to say, viral for saying he would do a hair care line, not hair care. Saying he would do a nail care line, and you know, of course, the internet is gonna give him so much type of hate. Definitely being a supportive dad with a child that's in the LGBTQIA community and supportive of that, that's one thing. But you doing that and on top of doing nails, they're hating him for it, and they're giving him a lot of hate for it. So it's looking like Cameron walks off a set of his podcast after hearing Dwayne Wade says he's considering creating his own nail care line. I don't know why I can't say that. So Cameron, I guess he has a podcast, and she was just bringing up, I guess, her hot topics of Dwayne Wade saying that, and he literally got up and walked off, and it's just like, girl, literally, it's just like, girl, why? What's going on? Like, what happened? And like she said, what happened to everybody just making their money? Like, what happened to us just supporting people who made their money, black businesses or black people doing their own thing? It's like, just because it happens to be about a nail care, you can't support it, and you're walking out for your own podcast saying, oh my goodness, like, you know, what's really good? Like, maybe we need to have an episode about masculinity. You feel me? Because, I mean, like Dwayne said, you feel me? Baby, I have more knowledge. I'm very expressive. You feel me? And I don't even think he said I'm doing it. I think he said I thought about doing it. Like,
and then before we nails.
Let's see.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Expression.
Yeah, expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
You know, I'm working on. I'm thinking about, like, I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
world. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I need to tell you guys, I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple ideas, and one of my ideas is, one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love.
I want to say this lady was being a little shady, but, you know, I just hate to be that person. You know, because it's like, girl, like, the facial expressions and some of the questions, I just don't really like that. Like, but who am, you know, bless. You feel me? But simply, he's saying he enjoys the quality time with his daughters. He enjoys the quality time of getting his nails done. And, you know, he's an expressive person. He's a grown man, y'all. He's a grown man. Like, he's a grown man considering, he even say he didn't even tell his team. This is something he's considering doing. It's not even like he's put this into the motion. I feel like he should now. Shit. Put it into motion now. But, I feel like that's a vibe for him. Go do what you want to do, Dwayne. They already hating on you, girl. Well, not girl. They're already hating on you, sir. So just do what you do. Make that haircut line so it can sell out and have these hoes mad. For real. And for last but not least, I have Bobby Lights. We got Bobby Lights in our Hot Topics today. Many of you may know him from Love and Hip Hop, or on Zeus for Bobby I Love You Purr. That was good. I think there might be a season 2 potentially coming out, but we'll see. But he posted and he tweeted, hey. I don't know if y'all can hear all of that. Oof. Yeah, so Bobby, he posted a tweet and he said, "No more blow. I'm good off that substance. Since putting it down, I've gained more clarity. Skin has improved even more. I also have saved so much money. I've also been sober from alcohol for a while now, but I feel that may change this year, maybe around my birthday. But hey, everything is in moderation and I'm proud of myself." And honestly, everybody knows, Bobby never hid the fact that he did blow. A lot of celebrities do it. He never hid the fact that he does that. And I'm happy for him. It goes into, with what we talked about today. It's all about your intention and wanting better, doing better, and making the moves you have to do to be better. Now, of course, you're going to have the people in the comments calling him all types of crazy and all types of names, but it's like, why are y'all mad that somebody's stopping something that they felt like was hindering them and is wanting better for themselves? It's like the media doesn't know if they want good or bad. So I'm glad he's doing and broadcasting to whoever may have needed from his following or his being. Like, I'm glad he's doing that and doing the best for himself, because that's all you can do. He's even saying, girl, I'll stop alcohol, but I might just go back around my birthday. Which is, baby, who wouldn't want to turn up and have some type of substance on their birthday? Like, you feel me? I'm here for it, and I'm all for self-improvement. So big ups to you, Bobby, and your skin is looking amazing and looking better and glowing even more. So big ups to you, babe, for real. And that has been our Hot Topics for today, y'all. I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode as much as I have enjoyed filming it. My notes for today is really just, it's your life, baby. It's your life. You control it. You control it, baby. You can tell yourself to lift my arm up or lift it down. You feel me? Bless if you don't have an arm, but you can tell yourself and you can make yourself do whatever you want to do. You're in charge. You're in charge of your life, so take charge. You feel me? It's not someone else that you want to run it, is it? Who run the world? Girls, but let's say who run the world? You. Like, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to run your world so you can have the best life to live. You want to wake up and be excited for the day. You want to wake up and feel great. Wow, I'm going to the gym. Wow, I'm doing this. I just did this yesterday and I told myself I was going to do it. You want to be able to give yourself consistent gratification or just you always want to be able to big up yourself, because a lot of time you don't get a lot of people to even pat you on your back. So pat yourself on the back. When you want better, do better. Figure out, make a plan, write it out. Figure out what you can do so you can start going for those life goals and passions that you want to in life, because, life can be short. Life can be short now. Life can be short, so you don't want to live with regrets. And I feel like when you're living the life you truly want to live every single day, striving for the best, doing the best, and giving out positive energy, it'll help you in the long run. Because nobody's going to do it for you, babe. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. People, I mean, they maybe can, maybe a parent or something, but nobody can make you make the moves in your life that you want to other than you. If you don't actively want to do it, if you don't actively or in your heart, in your soul, want to put in any effort to do it, you're not going to do it, period. So, you know, being that no one can tell you what to do, you're the one in charge of your life. So, you know, you got to be the one to do it. And it may be scary, baby, but you got to take that leap of faith, honey. Got to take that leap of faith, baby. My girl, from when she was following that yellow brick road, baby, she was just trying to find her way back home, baby. She knew she was going to find her way home, so she kept on that yellow brick road. And like I said, just follow the yellow brick road so you can clip your glitter heels and live the life you want, honey. So, you know, my plans and my goals for this week, I plan to just give myself some more grace this week. Stay focused, stay driven, and try to not let things get me out of my character. Try to not let outside things influence me to not go after my passion, or just to let self-sabotage happen. Because that's something that happens for me all the time. I always try to talk myself out or something like that. So, you know, I'm working on that for my plans this week and my goals. Goal of mine is definitely try to get back on my affirmations. I know I have sticky notes posted up all over my room, in the bathroom and everything, just so I can constantly tell myself some type of affirmations. I haven't been doing that for a while, but I'm definitely trying to get back into doing that again. I definitely am going to get back into doing that again this week. And, you know, yeah. So, guys, you feel me? I'm trying to introduce a new segment in here when it comes to what's your vibe? What's your vibe? What's your story? You feel me? That's going to be our new segment when it comes to any things you guys want to submit to me anonymously. Rather that's DM, shoot it all to the First Noel podcast on Instagram. Shoot it all to there. Rather that's a voice note. You know, anything that you would want me to get broadcasted, get my opinion on, or just hear from someone else, or hear just from a different perspective. Let me know. Send those submissions in. And thank you guys so much for coming to watch this podcast, episode 9. It's been real. Stay amazing. Stay loving. You feel me? And if you're not, get right. I love you guys all down. Until next time, baby. This has been Noel with the First Noel podcast. See you guys next time. Bye.